Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Heroesreich, Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1 vs 1 on Holotny Farm. And a quick heads up, while there's not been a lot of 2 vs 2s lately, I just haven't found any good ones, really. I tried, just most of the time it tends to be the Axis players just play absolutely depressingly, horribly, boring or poorly, just, you know, if there's any kind of bit in placement, they'll charge right in like moths at a flame, or otherwise they'll just focus in the center and forget about the rest of the map. It's just, I don't know. I mean, there's limits to how much I can keep casting that, so, you know, until I sort of really spot something good, you know, I'll keep looking. Day after day, I'm looking at 2 vs 2s. It's just, I mean, it's either poor play or just poor maps, which just leads to even worse play. I mean, a bit of a problem is a lot of the 2 vs 2 maps are just way too small in the auto match, at least for some bizarre reason. But anyway, it's just a quick heads up there before we sort of head on to the actual match. Also note today's 30 degrees outside and there's pretty much no wind, so I'm just sort of quickly getting this one out here. Not that the match is bad, I think just if there might not be quite as much variety, again, it's just because I don't have so much time to search today. Because it's probably only going to get hotter here. Anyways, we've got here in the eastern side, we got Angreifen again here fighting for the Wehrmacht. Deutschland taking on the role here of the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision versus in the west, we've got Shadowwada fighting for the Soviet Union and the 3rd Tank Corps. We've got here Mobile Defense, Blitzkrieg and Festung Armor versus Shadowwada, Sword Industry, Mechanized Support and Guard Motor. With bulletins for infantry and machine guns. In that sense, they do mirror each other a bit, though this one is active for more suppression, whereas this one's for a higher rate of fire. MG42 start the gun is there for Angreifen and Shadowwada with his early support company. Will also likely go for a maximum. So in that sense, they are sort of mirroring each other in sort of build orders as close as you can get to it anyway. Well, not really. More control for Shadowwada initially anyways. So slightly off, I had maybe figured he'd go for an early maximum, but while here again, this sort of bit there. Now some players just seem to throw strips in front of the door, so that way try and block it. Movement along there, Grenadiers heading northwards. But wire there to deny cover. Pretty standard stuff there, similarly, but wire there. Grenadiers heading northwards, constantly northwards, noting their so players not heading towards the fuel there. On the other hand, we are seeing it Angreifen actually moving towards here. The munitions might be our pioneers, moving up there to go up the fuel point. But again, no, if you sort of remember the last match you saw had with him here some days ago, not just yesterday. But I mean, again, he sort of likes to play MG42 like that. Again, he's pretty confident in how Holotny Farmer plays. And again, this is really sort of one of the displays again, just Angreifen's absolute experience with this game. He just knows, in like most of the cases, he's not going to be here. But at the same time, there's like to be someone coming there soon enough. So in that way, that's probably why he just does it like that. But again, it is sort of indicated that just the severe amount of experience that Angreifen has for the game. Again, he's played thousands upon thousands of matches, and most of it's just Axis. I mean, very rarely will he play as the Allies, but this guy is pretty much just otherwise all about that Axis. We've got 2 Grenadiers running forward, 2 in there. He's going for the maximum. So now the force comes in a bit merit there. Contractors pushing back the Grenadiers there quite severely because they're caught up close. In this case, the Grenadiers don't have much advantage. Popping in, there they go. Contractors caught here by the broadside of the house. That's not going to work out for them. Quickly roaring back. MG42 remains here. Pretty confident nothing's going to happen through the centre. Pioneers heading southwards. Grenadiers heading northwards to catch the conscripts there. And we got a 3rd Grenadier squad on the way for Angreifen. Engineers occupying the church. Might try and flank behind here, but then again it could all be too late. Dieter though stumbles over dead. And more conscripts northwards there. 3rd Grenadier squad there for Angreifen and the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision. Conscripts though continue to drop there as well. Grenadiers moving up here as well. And engineers mining here the back door of the church. Conscripts ultimately are going to lose out. The Grenadiers do have the advantage at longer range, in particular, so the conscripts are in a poor condition as well. There you go, doubling up north, maximum towards the church there. Grenadiers being caught here by the engineers. Smalls and the guns versus K-90AKs sing out again. More conscripts there on the way for Shadowwada. And here we go, Grenadiers caught here out in the open by the maximum. And we do see a very swift retreat there. Conscripts running as well. Angreifen's infantry is going to be caught in a pretty awkward position. More Grenadiers moving up. And maximum there sings a bit like an angry sewing machine. Back at base here, we got nothing further going on there for Angreifen. No further tech up. Might be going for a mortar, sniper or something like that. Of course, he might just be waiting. Pioneers here laying down barbed wire to further deny cover. He's very much about denying that cover in every engagement he can get away with. Engineers contributing back to deal with the Grenadiers. Almost got the point there as well. Shots fired. There you go, Grenadiers being overwhelmed here soon enough. And there we go, pushed away, pushed away. Bunker being set up there by Angreifen. Mortar on the way there for him as well. So no tech up as of yet. On the other hand, Medic bunker up with a mortar. Again, he's seeing the maximum there, so he wants some support elements to help deal with that. And of course, he might worry there might be more maxims on the way there for Shadowwada. Field infirmary there for him. No sign of Doctrine in the first few minutes of the match from either side. MD42 switching to cover the cut-off point. Not very well action here. Not with the Pioneers, so we've got at least spotting here, getting in time. There you go, concentrated. Troops reinforcing, healing, and we've got the mortar crew arriving for Angreifen. Granatenwerfer. Bit of quiet though. Conscripts holding up there, conscripts moving towards the west, and conscripts setting about here as well. Pioneers are going to get overmanned, and the MD42, of course, there we go. Note how he sort of reacts quickly, realizes okay, now the next push is going to come here. Just switches back his MD42 to sort of cover here. Again, it's a sort of very important juncture to sort of hold. There we go, conscript right on here. Negative cover, which means increased pretty much damage there from the MD42, and Sergei drops, the rest pull away. And with that, he's also pretty much signaled to the conscript squad that that's not going to be moving any further. At the same time here, mortar fires. No, he's actually laying down the smoke screen on the Maxim. He's laying down a smoke screen. And the Maxim does fall back, perhaps expecting a barrage, but all the way just for the smoke, he's pushed it back, flags in here with the Pioneers at the same time. Minesweeper was up here in case Shadowwada is already mowing down here. But pretty much for the smoke there, he pretty much just neutralized the Maxim, prevented from shooting, and, you know, also, I mean, forcing Shadowwada to react to it. I mean, sure, there might not be anything coming, but, you know, that kind of smoking might indicate, you know, a flamethrower attack. Not a lot of players do it, but those that do pretty much tend to be unfailingly on top or on game with it, which means you generally, if you don't move, you're going to lose a lot there very quickly without really doing any damage in turn. There you go, regular mortar barrage this time around here against the conscripts. No smoking here, that could also allow him to grab the point here without taking any fire. Northern point, they've been grabbed by Grenadiers, small Pioneers to be able to take up there for Angreifen. Back at Shadowwada's base, nothing further, but we got a mortar moving up, the 82mm PM41. Pioneers out in the open, mortar fire just continues raining down in the house. So mortar crew setting up, and there you go, bombarding. We'll probably possibly try and get the German mortar crew, just silence other elements. We'll have to see. Hitting the church instead. Maxim here covering the area there instead. Grenadiers hanging about. Conscript for engineers actually sneak up, and we've also got sandbags here to further allow them to defend the fuel point in case fighting happens around there. So that's a bit of preparation from Shadowwada as well. And there you go again, smoking up here. Rather unfailingly having a good idea. Of course, our opponent's moving his Maxim here. I mean, in that sense, you know, he saw it move northwards. So, I mean, it makes sense that he's got to move up there. So, smoke that house again pretty much allows free movement. He just forces him away there. Interesting enough, he's not really coordinating a lot of movement with it, but he just sort of, I'm guessing, running mind games here with his opponent, just smoking him, letting him know, you know, he's going to attack. Then again, that forces his opponent to react, even if he doesn't attack, you know. Can he actually take the chance? Because if he does, you know, react and it turns out there's an attack, he's going to hurt. So that's some interesting smoke tactics there from Angreifen. Very interesting. I actually haven't seen him use smoke like that before, so I wonder if there's some kind of new tactical approach there from Angreifen underway there. He's actually sort of beginning to sort of incorporate smoke into his play. That would actually be pretty interesting. Because I do think smoke is sort of one of the elements that's still heavily unutilized in the game. We're, you know, talking several years after release. Huge backs of burst here, just catches all of his infantry in a pretty bad move here. And Shadowwada now has a very open path here, straight into Angreifen's heartlands. There's nothing there really halting the advance there. And there you go, we got conscripts just charging forwards, Maxim coming from here. Mortar moving out as well to provide support, conscripts hanging about there. And we got a half check on the way for Angreifen. Concerning his previous match, for example, and the fact he's got plenty of munitions, Flampanzerwagen seems very likely, though of course he could go for regular ones. Not upgrading it, but it does seem likely. It does seem like he's going to go for the Flampanzerwagen. Concerning the map, considering his opponent has got support weapons, it makes sense. But there you go, flanking the MD42 there, good work, good work. Force him to retreat, the mortar fire landing there as well. Heinz somehow managed to survive almost a direct hit there, constantly being pushed back. German infantry moving ahead there, and there you go, half arriving, 251, and there you go. Flame projectors on the way up north. We've got Pioneers support assaulting the engineers here with a flamethrower, but there's simply too many Pioneers up close to shoot them through with MP40s. Down here, Grenadiers being pushed back by conscripts. A lot of damage there being inflicted. Men dropping left and right. Grenadiers charging forwards. Flampanzerwagen there. No, he's not pushing it forwards, it seems, until it's ready. So that way his opponent's not going to get any heads up until, you know, the flamethrower car there is basically on top of him and burning down his men. So Again, it's not quite there, but the note is it's basically so close anyway, it's not going to matter much. Then there we go. Flame projectors already. There you go, catching the Maxim there in a torrent of hellish fire. Taking almost down there to half health, sending that running. Mortar's going to need to get out of there as well. There we go, catching it, plus the Maxim a bit further. Almost actually killing some, but overruling the lone health. Mortar crew as well in trouble. There we go, getting killed on the Mortar crew. Almost veterans already here. In the first few moments, it has arrived on the field. Mortar pushing up, here comes to the south in a bit of trouble. He does have anti-tank grenades. The problem is, though, his troops are in such a poor condition that the Flammenpanzer can basically annihilate them here. Finding those the engineers here, pushing up for the north as well. Angreifen on the serious counter-attack there versus Shadowwada, who on the other hand has had time now to bring up the tank with tank command, can go for the T-70 on H-6, so that way, counter the Flammenpanzer and also, other units. So there you go, quick anti-tank grenade damage in the engine, falling, hitting retreat. Meaning the Flammenpanzer won't be as mobile and won't be able to sort of push Shadowwada too much right away. In particular, since he knows all the pioneers are up north, that means that the Flammenpanzer is going to be, well, without repairs for some time. Right here, the pioneers in a bit of trouble there as engineers constantly going to do squad moving up as well. Going to pop a rocket grenade here, dodges it, the quick hoorah before popping back in. They're going to do this out of number, getting flanked here by the engineers as well. Then again, the Contras are low on health, so who knows where this goes out. And he had a Molotov, he could definitely have swung the battle in his favour, but Shadowwada has not researched the Molotovs, lacking thus something to deny cover to his opponents that are up close. No sign of the T-70, is he planning then for the SU-76? One wonders. Pack forwarding there for Angreifen, having a good grasp here, he's going for the pack, expecting his opponent to go for some kind of light vehicle anyways. And there we go, Shadowwada does go for the T-70, will help better the half-track, but also, of course, punishing the infantry quite severely. Maximum northwards there, going to get caught, suppressed even. Mortar moving northwards there, member 42 coming from the church, almost got the Maximum crew there. A lot of back and forth here between the two players, T-70 almost done, Pack 40 is ready, and Flammenpanzer being fixed up there, almost good to go again, engine damage has been sorted. They're going to do this, creeping northwards there with their Carnage GKs. And Mortar there raining down on the MG42 team. Going to do this moving in there. Halfway to veterans one there in the German mortar crew. There we go, much closer now, much closer. Almost veteran on the circuit crew, and there you go, T-70 to support the Contras. On this could be caught in a pretty bad position, and particularly moves up the T-70 here to sort of cover up the retreat path. In this case, though, Angreifen retreats just in time there before that happens, otherwise they could end up a lot more badly, and he might still risk losing their Grenadiers here. In this case, though, he just briefly, on case you stop the T-70, might have some better accuracy since the T-70 is not too very well, but still managed to get a wipe there. Flammenpanzer right now, I think he's trying to sort of block the movement. The Saudi didn't get behind the T-70, otherwise he could have stopped it right there and then gotten it with a Pack 40, but still lost the Grenadier squad there. So it's going to hurt Angreifen right there. Placing them with Panzer with another T-70 hitting on the Flammenpanzer back, which is actually really close to Veteran 2. Maximum covering here, but taking losses from German mortar fire. A lot of action north, south, and centre. These aren't just players who are so far at least focusing heavily on the centre. They're actually again sort of striking all across the map. They're trying to find a weak spot, outmaneuver the other boss, and then sort of hit him hard. There's a lot of sort of water manoeuvre going on between these two players. And there you go, attack round, allowing him to sort of shoot through the hedgerows there, catching the conscript, and there you go, Veteran 2. Which does allow it to move a bit faster. Trying to catch the conscript, in this case they move slightly further away. He's almost got the munitions, conscript they got the victory point, in the south also there. And there you go, conscript pushed away with the Flammenpanzer wagon, going to do this moving in. Conscript mortar moving down there. We have no, say, additional support weapons here from Shadowwada to help deal with that vehicle. For example, a field gun could serve him nicely, I think, besides the T-70. Engineers catching the mortar in a pretty bad position. Conscript hitting northwards, not great there. Some players at the moment do fancy going for the Panzerschrecks to help deal with light vehicles. It is only one counter, but expensive, but can work quite nicely. As there's a lot more maneuverable, can make use of buildings to sort of help hand it down. T-70 there catches the Pioneers in the running, Max being pushed away as well. Getting off now to tank grenade onto the Flammenpanzer wagon. But there you go. He actually does not pursue there, possibly spots the Pack 40. Something else either way. Does not go in there for the kill on the Flam Panzerwagen and the coup de grace. Panzergrenadier hanging about here. Not doing quite much, but there you go. Quick get spotted by the T-70 light tank, and there you go. Gets spotted, shoots, misses. God damn it, Yuri. This down south, not doing much. Flam Panzer will go back to the Pioneers. Pack 40 creeps up. And there you go. Panzergrenadiers pushed back here by the T-70 light tank. There's also the T-60 light tank, which actually had 2 machine guns of a heavier caliber. Fun fact there. Also, another fun fact, the T-70 is actually more expensive to make than the T-34. And in fact, was I think discontinued around 1943 to be replaced by the T-34-76 once the T-35 sort of became commonplace enough as sort of the main reconnaissance tank of the Soviet Union. Fun little fact there. Flam Panzer being prepared, there goes straight to the Pack 40, but the Pack 40 misses up that close! God damn it, Jürgen! Again! Jürgen! Where did you learn to shoot? Where did you learn to shoot? At the bottom of a glass of schnapps! Following up here with an SS-6. Bit of anti-tank. He might work on going to be able to play ahead for some tanks. Or there might be something else sort of leading there, or it could just be for the fact he wants some extra artillery. Hard to say here, but either way he's playing it sensibly there as opposed to... Oh, Pioneers laying down S1 getting caught here by the T-70. Does get up from S1. There you go. Instead results in the Pioneers getting wiped. That was just... Oh dear, catastrophic there for Angreifen. He suffered quite a few wipes there against Shadowwada. I don't think he's actually lost an entire unit like that. He could even lose the Grenadiers, but there you go. Flam Panzerwagen might just save the day just a bit here, forcing him to manage his conscripts just a bit there. Panzergrenadier moving down with Panzerwagen Pack 40 nearby as well. HM6 almost done. Flam Panzerwagen really close to the 23. They go, conscript charging forwards. MD42 dealing with a massive push up north, holding up the entire force. I think the conscripts continue through here. T-70 not following up. You've seen the Panzer. He's just trying to get that Flam Panzerwagen, but exposed himself to a lot of fire. Mortar rounds down here in the mortar crew. MD42 being pushed back. We also got a retreat here, which is full collapse there. Just as the MD42 retreats. Good lord. I'm guessing that might have been a misclick there from Shadowwada. Flam Panzer maximum there on the... Not roughing it on the maximum crew. Not the other way around. Almost got the maximum there. Panzergrenadier is getting the T-70, trying to actually capture the point. Good work there by Shadowwada. Instead now having to repair it instead of shooting the Panzergrenadiers. Flam Panzerwagen getting behind, blocking it. But the problem is he's got nothing he needs to get there. Instead he's getting himself an initial target here by the S-26M. There you go. Misses as well. Almost got it there. Panzerfaust to the T-70. So repairs are done. Flame for a half-tank taking hit. But there you go. Pack 40. Does he get it? Yes, the T-70 is down. Some very bold half-tank platoons there. Ultimately, the H-6 gets it, but thanks to him blocking the T-70's path there with the half-track, he was actually able to get it. You know, he's rushed pretty close there. And in the end, he also gets the H-6 there. Shadowwada was too slow to pull it back here, getting another kill there. Whew, that was quite intense there. Quite intense. Going with the centre victory point, pushing forward here. Following up with the initial success here to go for the CoH points. Following up with the Panzer IV as well. So he's bringing up the armour, whereas Shadowwada's bringing up a T-70. Oh dear. That's definitely going to be a bit outgunned there as the Panzer IV. But he's also bringing up a field gun. Good work there. Much better. Much better. Conscript charging forwards. And the centre conscript advancing, maximum with the Panzer Grenadier. Field gun halfway done. Bunker up here to cover the centre, but in this case forced to cancel it. Grenadiers falling back under mortar and fire bits there. 7 kills, 4 kills. So far the Serb mortar's acting a lot better than the German mortar. And there you go, T-70 number 2 arriving, but the Panzer Force almost on there for Angreifen and the CoH2 Panzerdivision. Constantly up and catching the Pioneers. More S-mines here. Angreifen, by the way, is very fond of S-mines. Can be quite potent as long as he doesn't get caught laying them. Using slightly caught their Panzer IV rolling ahead, pinned by machine gun on the way there. Can't be caught out nailed by the MD42, their Veteran 2. T-76 up, there you go, they're rather the Panzer IV. I think Shadowwada there is getting second thought and proceeds to pull back the T-70. And engages the max from there inside the house. Panzer IV coming under fire there into tank grenades, field gun setting up as well. Panzer IV in a lot of bad state there. Angreifen, I think, might have played his Panzer IV a bit too much. They might have gone to a conflict there, go damage engine. He got the maximum though, completely annihilated Shadowwada's machine gun crew there. This Panzer IV is down to less than half health. He's being hunted down by the field gun and a lot of conscript and T-70 couldn't even try and support here. And the thing is, there's not a lot of support here from Angreifen to immediately fight the Panzer IV. He basically rushed it too far ahead there of the rest of his force. Oh dear, he's not. He's trying to get in there, but the problem is it doesn't cover as the field gun if he decides to just attack ground. This basically further sabotaged his Panzer IV. His best option would probably have been to use his mortar to lay down a smoke screen around here and then pull the Panzer IV through there, but instead he suggested pull it further away there from everything else there. Not entirely sure how to cause that, but either way, that is definitely GG there for the Panzer IV. There we go. Knocked out. The only reprieve here was it wasn't abandoned.
Enemy has destroyed a panzer.
He's going for the calf, pointing on some pioneers and panzer was there to overwhelm them. But Angreifen is a bit on the defence of this spot, having a rather series of good knockout blows here. Ultimately, wasn't able to fully capitalise on it and was pushed back again. So Angreifen in a bit of a sore spot there versus Shadowwada, who's bringing up another Maxim to replace the one lost. Field gun should probably pull back there. Fun fact about the Großdeutschland, it was actually started out as an infantry division, was later upgraded to a Panzer Grenadier division, then a Panzer division, and finally there'd be a full Panzer Corps Großdeutschland, which would then have the Brandenburg Panzer Grenadier division as part of it as well. Fun fact there. Pioneers almost right with the mortar. Veteran D2 there. 9 kills for the motherland. They'll be fighting around the south still. Almost 52 on the German mortar as well. Pretty risky positioning of Angreifen. He's certainly, overall Angreifen does play very aggressively whenever he can. He's not the player to just dig in there, I feel, at least not for the time being. Also interesting to note though, he used some smoke early on, but it seems like he's just either dropped it or just forgotten about it, who knows. Maybe just doesn't feel like he can test it out there. Oh, it's using a quick loss back, gets past the Pack 40's arc of fire, engages the mortar crew instead here. Oh dear, we could see a loss, Does he get it? Looks like the mortar gets away. No, mortar crew wiped. A definite loss there for Angreifen. It's actually time for the mid-game analysis. In terms of damage, Angreifen's ahead. In terms of kills, he's also ahead, but he's also suffered some losses. In fact, the difference there between the two is not quite so big as it could be. In that sense, Shadowwada's doing pretty alright. Army value-wise, Shadowwada's actually ahead of Angreifen, losing that Panzer IV, for I'm rather did a number there on Angreifen, plus all those other vehicles. Whereas he's got a light tank, he's got support weapons and all on there. So really, he's just basically ahead there of Angreifen. Resource float-wise, they're close to each other, both floating a bit. They need to spend some resources points out, though. Shadowwada's rather more dominant at the moment than Angreifen had his moments. Looking at the situation now for Angreifen, he needs to bring up A, more armour, and B, some more infantry, I think. I think some regular Panzer Grenadiers right now would do him quite a good. They would help him push back Shadowwada's infantry, which is just basically largely a regular conscript force. So right there, Panzer Grenadiers, for example, would dominate. Though, of course, he could also just upgrade his Grenadiers with light machine guns. That would also, I think, give him an edge there over the conscripts. So there's certainly a few approaches they could take. But another Panzer IV, I think, would work out nicely. And also, he needs to choose a doctrine here. Definitely needs to choose a doctrine, because otherwise he's just going to be hanging about there, not quite with any focus. So the sooner he can choose something there, would also do him quite nicely. Hard to say what he could choose, but everything I think could sort of work out nicely, though. They all got command tanks. There's clearly some emphasis there on command tank tactics from him. So in that sense, again, it feels like there's not going to be that much of a difference. I don't think festering armor is going to help him much here. There's just not really much use for that at the moment. So it's either Blitzkrieg, which you could also then use, for example, tactical movement or reconnaissance overflight, or mobile defense, where counter tactics and maybe some Austrian reserves allow him to quickly push forwards and grab a lot of the map there. So I think that's rather sort of how it looks there for Angreifen. Otherwise, a few fuel caches might also benefit Angreifen a bit as well. For Shadowwada, he also needs to choose a doctrine, guard motor, mechanized support, Soviet industry, all good options. He just needs to choose one of them and just take it forward. So I think either guard motor, mechanized support with a guardsman would serve a bit better at the moment. For example, guard motor would also give him a heavy mortar. He could then go for T-3045s, but then again, if he doesn't want to take up, it's probably going to be mechanized support or this one. We can then call KB8s and KB2. So here, just, eyes used. So a few options there for Shadowwada as well. More mines from Shadowwada, by the way, I think would also be quite beneficial. I don't think I've seen a lot of mines, though, from him at all, actually. But there should be some. Beyond that, not too much else to say there. Keep up the tactics. Tactically, they're both aggressive, try to flank and so on there. Though Shadowwada, I think, is a bit more reliant on just sort of head-on assaults. So he could probably stand more to flank. And I think Angreifen, more smoke would benefit from that. But anyways, back to the fight here. Let's see how this goes. Comes to the out in the open, getting focused down there. Pretty careful. Maxim moving up here as the conscript basically drawing the attention of the infantry. Quick suppresses down south. Can't be caught here with the info 2 and pushed away. Half later, veteran to 3 there. T-70 almost fixed up. He's made good use by way of that crew repair. It's actually an expensive ability, but again, it does allow the T-70 to survive just one more hit from a Pack 40, for example. And if you can sort of use it like that, it suddenly means again your T certainly might just have a chance at surviving, you know, a nasty encounter with an anti-tank gun. For that matter, anything else. Mortar rounds flying down there. Panzer 4 on the way, number 2 there for Angreifen. Comes about to get wiped, they need to retreat. Can't survive much more. T-70 light tank rolls ahead. Flanking behind here. Good work, good work. In this case, not fast enough. The pack catches it, but then again, he's too close here to actually get more. Oh! Hey, he missed an opportunity to clear out the Pack 40, but ultimately just ran into some panzer gunners. The panzer projector didn't really care about it at that point. It was being repaired, so that ultimately didn't work out very well for Shadowwada. And there we go. Mark of the Panzerwaffe here arrives for Angreifen. Panzer 4, pin bump machine gun on the way. Continues a bit of trouble over the Panzer gun dealer. Field gun moving up, Sis 3. Just reinforcing healing.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
SC-6 on the way for Shadowwada to help deal with the Panzer 4. He certainly seems to take his of the tank return command. It's not taking up. Panzer 4 takes a nice hit from the field gun. Veterans who run up. But he's controlling the cut-off point there. At the same time as all this is happening, Angreifen's actually been playing around all the north here, Pioneers, harassing, basically punishing our Shadowwada for being too focused around his own cut-off point there. So good work there by Angreifen. Good work. Some nice mind games. Panzer 4 flanking in there. Trying to stay beyond the range there of the field gun, which I believe was known as the Germans as Ratsch Boom because of the sound it actually made. Fun little fact there. Fun little fact there. Well, the Germans captured plenty of the Sis-3s as well and would actually use them as anti-tank guns themselves, so usually they'll be handed out to second-rate divisions or something like that, converted to use German Pack 40 munitions. Usually they'd also be fully rifled. Apparently the Sis-3 was only halfway rifled from what I remember, though I might have misread that one incorrectly. There's a little fun detail there. In fact, the Sis-3 would be also utilised by the Germans as a Pack 40. I can't quite remember the name, but also used on the Marders. I think Marder 2s and some Marder 3s actually used the Sis-3, converted into a pack as the main gun. Little fun fact there as well. Panzers, they're doing a lot of damage to the country, pushing away. Mortar, they're in a bit of trouble. A lot of damage going on left and right. Engineers being pushed back. North constantly moving ahead. Troops reinforcing, healing. Panzer 4 getting repairs as well. Glory to the revolution! And there we go, finally Doctrine left for Shadowwada rather late, but he's gone for mechanised support. He might want to go down if he'd gone for the guns rather than earlier with some DP light machine guns. Also he's got the IL-2 precision bombing strike there available. Nasty thing, that one. Shadowwada remains in control of the map here, in particular remains in control of the victory points there over Angreifen.
Guards troops ready for action.
Could go for Stuke to support, and there you go. Finally get some Guards rifle, and we do also get some DP light machine guns to them as well.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Mine there, good work. Panzer on the south, infantry in the centre, and a bit in the north as well. Continues under fire from the Panzer 4. Bit of a chaos situation there. We got a smoke screen here from Angreifen again. Seems like it's bugged up though. It can occasionally happen when you use the smoke screen. For some reason it doesn't quite fire off like it's supposed to. And then you sort of have to cancel the order, then give it again, or just slightly move it. It happens at times. It's a bit annoying there, it's a bit unfortunate there. We don't know what he's actually trying to smoke out. Just seems to be flying regularly though. So it's basically bugged up there. But it's not completely useless. It's not quite doing what it could be. And again, it's not firing the smoke screen he's hoping for. So he needs to retreat that one there. Panzer 14 was meant to use it. Some 6 moving ahead. Going for the northern point. Veteran D3 and D42 crew. Increased accuracy. And there he goes straight to the SM6M. Panzer 1 needs to pull back. There we go. Another hit there from the SM6M. which is actually based on the T70 chassis, or was the T60, which is more or less just the same thing. And then given, well, the same gun as the T-34-76. Little fun fact there. Was very much used this as an infantry support weapon for the Soviets. Constant running change to the infantry, they get suppressed, the Panzer Grenadier moving up, mortar fire landing all over the place. There you go, fragmentation grenade straight after the Panzer Grenadier, but they have already dodged the area quite nicely. And the Consul just getting absolutely murdered by the MD-42 mortar on their lands on the MD-42. Panzer Grenadier in a bit of trouble.
We are losing
the Guardsmen.
sector.
Engineers clearing up the mines in the north, good work there. Angreifen a little bit on the defensive, Panzer Brothers ready to join in again in the fight. And I'm guessing Shadowwada right now is playing for the ISU-152.
Our supply lines.
Which would certainly be a problem there for Angreifen. He's yet to choose a doctrine. I mean, we're almost 30 minutes into the game and he's yet to choose a doctrine. No choice there at all. North Korea is pushing back the engineers. There's a team with engineers with swift and furious violence. And in the south there, Panther 4 engaging there. They go finally got a doctrine. It is Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg. Guarding the hold of the Angreifen 6 Johnson again. Veterans who won. And G42 bunker there holds up the conscripts. Nicely done there. We got a PTRS rifle drop there by the Guardsmen. Ready for the Germans to pick up. Turn against the Russians. Almost hit the SN60, almost, but almost doesn't count. Maxim versus MD-42 there. And we got a barrage there from the SN66. Firing a deadly volley there of high explosive shells all across the place there. Panzer IV moving up. Half. Needs to fix that 34 Johnson, and otherwise he's just going to get shot to pieces there in the centre. Push towards the centre again. We just got continued moving towards the fuel pond there. And he really loves this route here because so far Shadowwada has been very focused on the centre of that, which means his northern flank is rather weak and open to a lot of harassment there from Angreifen. So that's good work there. And is he playing for tier 4 now? Because I would not recommend that. Would not recommend. I mean, he's seen Guardsman, which means he can either figure it's mechanized support or Guards motor, which means he has to play either for an ISU or T-3045. That means he needs to get something up soon now, otherwise his single Panzer IV is going to get wrecked. And it is out in the open. Guardsmen, engineers, SM6 moving up to far away there. Then it is Panzer moving up. They could push back the SM6 Panzer IV moving up. They're getting ready to flank in from the north. Good work there. Panzer taking a hit on the mine there, almost wiped out the entire unit. Mortifying the Guardsman field and covering SN6 moving up. Panzer Grenadier, oh not just Panzer Grenadier with Pioneer support moving towards the centre, constantly holding up there. Guardsman firing in. Jurgen dying out there as he charges across, and they're going before 2 covering nicely. Panzer IV continues here, teams with engineers, quite good. Oh, Grenadiers almost wiped there, Panzer IV, they should be able to hold the conscripts pushing back. At the same time, we can't hear that with the realisation there's a Panzer IV, that he moves up the M6 to block the Panzer IV's movement there. Good work. Good work. Guards with that almost right in the centre of the MD-42, nasty, but it's almost right as well. 17 kills. Definitely done his part for the fatherland. Knight's Cross material. Well, not Knight's Cross, but Iron Cross. First class. Pioneers are suppressed. Charging forwards. Panzer IV pulling back. Almost to 1. And we got more Panzer Grenadier. Angreifen clearly focusing on some more assault infantry. With the Guardsmen out there, that probably is what sort of forced him, not conscripts, but also Guardsmen, who need something a bit more than Grenadiers. So again, I'm surprised a bit he hasn't also upgraded the other squad. But there you go, Befehl's Panzerwagen out here. It's not uncommon to see older types of tanks being used in this role by the Germans. And there we go, we got the ISU-152 out there for Shadowwada, the Sphero Boy, as also known, the Beast Slayer. It was basically meant for just blasting up fortified positions and the like, but they discovered its high explosive shells were simply such force they could usually alter just wreck tanks even though they couldn't penetrate them, because just the sheer force would cause them to sort of shake apart and just fall apart. So a very nasty thing there. The tank destroyer variation was with the ISU-122, which I think had the same gun as the IS-2, by the way. Little fun fact there, and generally so tank destroyer or armored doctrine basically had tank destroyers deal with the armor as the tanks just sort of infantry with infantry and pushing forwards. Fun little fact there. Got the ISU, they're moving ahead there, no Duska being added to it.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
German mortar here, slightly supporting. Of course, another interesting thing will be what will Angreifen do once the ISUs hit the field? How will he respond to it? How will he react to it? Because he's only got one Panzer IV that can sort of really threaten him. That with its flanks, the problem is there's a lot there supporting the ISU, so that's not going to work out too well necessarily. Also, we got here precision bombing strike available. There you go, flanks. That wasn't quite as impressive as it could have been. Panzerfaust lands a hit. Panzer going to do flanking, but instead of really getting a flank in, the run straight into the Maxim. Not good there by Jürgen. Panzer forming multi hit there, lands almost getting the Panzer going to do in turn. Anti-tank grenade goes up, but fails to do any serious damage. There you go, field gun in the hand does so. SU-6 turning about. I mean, his options is probably right now to try and catch him within the Stuka close air support, call in, and have the Kanonenvogel do most of the job, though, while his Panzer IV just sort of drive about there, preventing them from leaving the area easily. 4 kills there, and he's switching out to armor piercing rounds. Still no Duska being added there to the top.
Panzer here. Assault gun. We are ready to go, comrades.
So what will Shadowwada go for next? Big 2 point wise, Angreifen just slightly managed to stabilize the situation, but the problem is he's still behind Shadowwada. Panzer IV command tank moving northwards. He could actually go for a Panzer IV now. Is he planning a Panther now? Panzer IV now I think would be best. I mean, considering this, the amount of assault guns here, it's basically going to work out the best there. Well, there you go. Command tank caught him with the ISU. Nasty hit there, and there you go. Almost half health already. ISU moves up, they got a pack falling in the way there. Target weak point. Good. Almost got the command tank in there. Pack 40 shoots, but misses. God damn it, Jürgen. How can you just keep on missing like that? Veteran defeat on the Sir. Mortar crew German 1 is just only reached Veterans 1 again. Panzer moving up here. Assault holds again here by the Maxim. You should at least have a smoke jumper to deploy it there when he knows that the Shadowwada isn't moving it at all. Gunner is moving through here. What is he planning with that? Is he planning? Is he just planning getting the best point? They can just call in the Kanonenvogel, or what is he doing here?
Enemy forces are securing our
Panzer IV ready to move
territory.
out. Panzer IV here needs to repair, and he's still got resources flowing about there. He's not utilising it. I'm guessing Angreifen not. He's not sure what to do, how to approach this situation. But there you go, command tank moves ahead there. Befehl Panzerwagen. Pack 40 takes a hit there from the ISU. Gets stunned. You can actually stun a Pack 40? That's a first. Carter flanking in there. Pack 40 a lot of trouble there. Eventually too, but wiped here. Bad news for Angreifen. Very bad news. Still not taking up, still not bringing him any warmer. It seems like Angreifen is a bit unsure. We got flares being popped down there by the mortar. Good work by the way there. Sandbags up here to further repair defense. Panzer IV charges forwards. He's going to blitz. What he's going to do here? Right, gets over here, takes the Maxim on. Constantly taking fire from the conscripts. MB42 getting suppressed. Panzer IV pulling down here. Anti-tank goes off. SU-6 SISU not within range to stop them. Command tank back here needs repairs. Still no more armor being brought up here. Panzer is not really there. Panzer IV's pulling back. He got the Maxim though. So it's denied here. Shadowwada's Mac control of the center. That's good. So of course got the RSU there. Now the high explosive rounds opening up. Dushka machine gun on finally on the way here. And there we go. We got the air support called in here. Luftwaffe attack. Problem is he needs line of sight to make it work. He needs line of sight. Otherwise, it won't work. He's calling some air recons at least. Come on, Angreifen. Line of sight. Line of sight. Getting shot down a step by the Dushka here. That was just a waste. A waste of the Luftwaffe. Remember, your aircraft need line of sight, otherwise it can't shoot. Did they just disengage before the ability was over? Oh. Perhaps he got shot down as well, who knows?
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Oh, well, that was not very effectively done there by Angreifen, to put it mildly. Still going for the victory points there. T-sending away there for him. Still no armor there called up. Still no tech up. Again, I have no idea what Angreifen is planning here. T-send arrives. Panzer sneaking up with Panzer 6. There again, engages under fire though from the ISU's here. Machine gun, mortar supporting. Tanks need repairs here, but that was not a good assault there by Angreifen. Still, he's managed to push from the north again. Shadowwada is focused on the centre east, allowing Angreifen some room there. And there you go. Finally bring up more army. He's getting another Panzer 4. In fact, here you go for another Panzer 4 almost as soon as that one is done. And then hit him with, you know, a lot of Panzer 4s, in which case the ISU would be a bit of trouble then with the 6 supporting it. But yeah, oh dear, he's going to move ahead there. Oh dear, he's going to flex close the flank. There's the Panzer X again. There we go. Half health there. Shadowwada needs to be very careful. Very careful. At the same time, flank on the MD42 there by the conscripts. Guardsmen supporting it, moving up there. More Panzer there. Panzer fires as well. Less than half health needs to quickly fix that with as many engineers as you can get on it. And a push into the south there. Bunker holding up the engineers there.
We are losing a sector.
Interesting enough, he didn't try just calling a bombing strike on the bunker. Instead, he's actually fighting an entire tank down there. Command tank rushing southwards. Panzer 4 ready. Other one getting fixed up. Again, he could easily go for another Panzer 4 here. But right now, Shadowwada's actually splitting up his fleet quite a bit. There's a small chance of Vanguard next strike back. But there we go. Almost got the command of the bunker. Oh, machine gun bunker. But the Panzer 4 command tank is on the job here. Almost got the T-70. There goes self-repairs, but will he be able to escape here the Panzerwaffe? Probably not. And there you go, down and out. Another close air support here, ready for Angreifen, MD42 pioneering towards the centre. And he's being pushed back here. And there you go, Panzer 4's rushing northwards. If we were to pull off a proper assault here with support from the Luftwaffe, he could probably take all of that out. The question is, can Angreifen actually coordinate all that on one spot?
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
They're moving in, H6 with the damage in his world command tank taking hit here. And there you go, just called in. At the same time, Panzer is flanking in from the other side here. And execute sort of with this, Shadowwada just surrenders on the spot, knowing he's lost this. He's lost this. This is basically just too much at once. I mean, Panzer is moving in here, tanks moving from the south, and at the same time, calling in Stuka close air support, all at the same time on what is basically the centre of his forces. So that was, rather in the end there, good strike there by Angreifen. It's a bit of a brutal fight here by Angreifen. Nice use again of the Flam Panzerwagen. Interesting smoke you see there by the mortar. Good flanking and so on there. Didn't fall too much here in the centre. This time around, he was able to better keep his eye on the rest of the map as well and overall flank his opponent more, thus overall maintain control even when he made mistakes. You know, tactically here and there, it overall ensured that he was much more in control in the longer run than Shadowwada was, who did fall into sort of more centre focus. Overall, Shadowwada, I think, was too late in choosing his doctrine. How he needs to play mechanized support, I think he should have chosen it A sooner and had more guardsmen out on the field. That way he'd have done better. I think also more mines would have benefited Shadowwada here and there. And I think at least one half-track just to reinforce his troops would also benefit him quite a bit. Or maybe just to sort of help deal with air support there from Angreifen. That could also have been quite nice. Panzer Gunner Angreifen. Could he have done more with armour sooner? I think, you know, he flowed a bit too much here and there. But overall, I'd say he played rather well here in this match. Make good use of S-mines, smoke, and so on there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. Hope it gave you ideas for matches, some thoughts, some strategies, some tactics. If it did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.